parents. I wanted to share with you a tool that I've been using in class. It's called ESGI, and this is the data tracking and progress monitoring tool that I've been using to track the progress of my students. There's a couple different sections: ELA, math, sight words, and social emotional learning. And so this is a sample student, completely made up data, but I'm able to track uppercase and lowercase letter identification as well as those letter sounds. In kindergarten, we're doing CVC words. My class will be doing digraphs very soon. Initial sounds, final sounds, blending, and rhyming is also something that I have been tracking. For math, we've been tracking patterning, number recognition, shapes, some addition and subtraction, counting by tens and by ones. There's lots of different skills, sight words, and there's also a social and emotional component with functioning and attention, and how students are doing in those social emotional areas. One thing that I wanted to point out was for sight words, students in my ELA class have learned 18% of the sight words on this assessment. So if they're at 18% or higher, that's very good because those are the only ones that we have learned out of those 50 words that they have on here. I wanted to share this with you because it's important to me that my students continue to grow and continue to show progress while we're on this little break, extended break, I should say, from school. And though spring break is next week, I encourage learning to happen. But again, it's a spring break and we all need that break as well. And I understand and recognize that you are all very busy. Many of you have multiple kids, families to take care of, and you're going to work, you don't get a break. And so I wanted to give this option to you. I would love to continue to assess my students and progress monitor them using ESGI. And so a test would look like this. I'm going to open up the uppercase letter test. And so I could test incorrect or retest all. And I'm going to retest all to make sure that we're still retaining all of the letters that we have learned. And so the student would just say back to me, and it's a very quick case test. I do not say anything. I just say, what letter is this for the first one? And then they tell me all of them. So it would look something like this. What letter is this? R, W, T, U, O. And if they get it incorrect, I would just put in here the letter that they got incorrect and what they responded. F, M, K, W, B, and we would go on. And then it would update the percentage that the student got. So, and I could also look at test history and see, I haven't done very many tests on this sample student, and I can print out a report for you. I just learned about this awesome program and I'm just on a free trial for school right now. I think it's some great data and I'd love to be able to share it with you. I have not tested all of my students on ESGI yet, but this week I'm going to be working on importing the data that I have collected onto ESGI so that I do have that baseline and those graphs for you to share. So one thing that we can do is if you did want me to assess your child, and this is totally optional, I'm more than happy to take the time to do that. We can either set up a Zoom video conference and we can do it live, or I can record a video just like this. And then you can just send me a video back using your cell phone or another device and record your student giving me the answers. And then I could put those into the ESGI system. So again, totally optional. Leave a comment below and let me know if this is something you'd be interested in. I wouldn't be assessing all of these skills, and we can do multiple sessions as well. Totally up to you, totally optional. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I do want to do my share and try to help your child as if we were in school. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to hear from you soon.